afternoon. Welcome back to Ultimate Racing League, League 5, Round 3, Race 2. I'm Idle 4 Gaming. Cracking race last time out, Race 1. We're on Race 2 now. I think it's I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's reverse grid from the last race. And I think mandatory tyres are going to have to be used. Thanks to Sky for sharing the replays. Appreciate that. On pole is Aid. Second is Angry Man. Third is Ginger. Fourth is Job's there. Bend it. See, he put a comment in my video from the first race saying you got it right. I think I was the only one to get the gist of the actual name. Bend it like Messi. Sorry, Beckham. It was a bloody old film many years ago. But yeah, I was correct on something. Smurf, P6. Carp there, P7. Sky, P8. Big Dan. These two had a great battle last time out. P8 and 9. Let's get this underway. Right, rolling starts to the start-finish line. Let's see what A can do. Can he bring the pace this time? Can he keep it on track? Can he go for the win or battle for the lead of the race? We'll wait and see. Run down to the centre S. Oh, get all this on, Durham. Bloody hell. All through there. Nicely does it. Nice there. You have a tendency to run it wide at the start of the actual race. Cold tyres and that. Yeah, hards. I think it's hards and... Is it hards and mediums in this round? Or is it hard and softs for League 5? But either way, I think the majority, well, no, mediums, yeah, so hard and mediums. So what can these guys do with this compound? Well, these two compounds. Remember, the racing soft is a quicker tyre. The racing medium, racing hard take time to warm. So the hard runners are going to have to manage a couple of laps with the temperatures of the tyre. The medium should warm up after lap 1. Hopefully, but at the minute it's nice, people taking it steady, not overdoing it. Hey, putting out a bit of a gap already. See, told you from the last race, he's got the pace, he's putting out a bit of a gap. He's on the hard tyre and he's putting away from the other hard runners. It's all about just managing it for the first couple of laps with these harder compounds. As I said, the temperatures and that in them just takes a bit of time to warm up. Not like the soft where you just plant your foot on the accelerator and just go for it. But this man at the minute, he's going for it. Ginger and Bend it to the inside there. Ginger gets at P2. Angry Man looking to follow through as well in P4. I mean, some adapt to like the hard and the mediums quite quickly. For some people it takes a bit of time. And Ginger down the inside there and Bend it. Does he get that move? He does indeed. Nice move there from sorry, no he doesn't. Bend it actually got that position and stayed in that position. Fair play. But some people adapt to like the harder tyre very quickly. For some people it takes a few laps to get a gist of things. But saying that in a minute, we got Carp there to the inside of Big Dan and winning last time out. Let's see what happens here, but Jobs is following Carp through. Yeah, they're almost. It was almost like a free abreast down that straight, but Big Dan to the inside. He's gonna have the better line for this corner. He's gonna send Jobs out wide, as you see there. So Big Dan with a better line in. Smurf there, just lurking around in the background. Who's a medium runner? Bendit's a medium runner. So Bendit ideally, bit of a wiggle on there for Ginger. Bendit ideally needs to try and get past Aid there and just form a gap. Because he's on the quicker tyre than the rest of the field there. So ideally do it for the end of the lap. He's looking now already. He must have heard me. Oh, don't cut that corner, Bendit. You're going to get a penalty. I think he senses, he's on a quicker tyre. He needs to get through. He's flashing Aid there. So move out of the way, mate. But Aid's within his right to stay where he is. He's leading the race at Interlargos. Yeah, so he's done the two lap rule? Or was it 1 lap rule? Bloody hell, I can't remember. But yeah, he's getting rid of them hard tyres now, Aid. go on to the medium. He should bring the field back in quite quickly, actually, once he goes on to the mediums. But it's quite a long stop round Interlargos. So it was like 30 seconds, something like that. So he's got to make that time up as well. Bendit in the lead now. It's for him now to push, you know, increase that gap, you know, and then when he comes to pit for the harder tyre, hopefully he'll have a bit of a, or almost ran it off track there. You see a lot of tyre squirrel at the minute. Who was that off track? That was Big Dan. Big Dan probably, hopefully, he's got a second penalty there. Very unfortunate indeed. Ran it wide, so second penalty. I don't think he'll... yeah, there's quite a few cars ahead of him, and he's drifting that car on them hard tyres, and it's still not up to temperature yet. Whether they're on wheel or pad, you know. Oh, and again, that back end's kicking out on that Supra. Rich energy. Yes, I wish I had some energy. Yes, give me some energy, Rich. So yeah, he's coming up to this penalty marker now. Burns off automatically. You got nothing to worry about. We don't need to slow down like you did in GT Sport. At the minute, yeah, Bendit's putting out a gap now. He is certainly. Big Dan pulled to the right. Yeah, he does indeed. A second feels more like 2 seconds. It's like you were there, but now you're almost last. But then Aid, not too far behind. Angry Man in the pits, Smurf in the pits. So, even though Aid was in the lead, it'd be interesting to see where he comes. Yeah, he's coming sort of like along the back straight now to the start-finish line. They're still not arrived at their pit box. You know, that's how long this stop is. Now they arrive. So A's going to make up 2. These guys still haven't pitted. Big Dan got rid of that penalty. Hampered him a little bit. Angry Man is there. Yeah, Angry Man. My phone keeps going off. I do apologise. You hear that beep, 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 beep in the background. Angry Man's out. Smurf's out. Aid's gone through. So Aid must have lost a little bit somewhere. Maybe, from what I can see. Just not massive, but a little bit. We'll wait and see what he can do, because these guys have still got a pit. And Bendit, he's pulled out the gap. I thought really he would have pulled out a bit more than what he has. Because the wear's happened already, because the depletion increases in the second race. So Bendit's there, Sky's there, Ginger is following. They got a little bit of a gap to Carp there, who's in 4th. Jobs is being followed by Big Dan. Big Dan, as I said previously, the winner last time out. But Jobs sort of psyched him out there. He's like, yeah, I'm not going in. Yeah, I am actually. So he went in. Sky's in. Chloe Carp's in. We've got Jobs in as well. Probably pronounced that wrong again. Bendit and Big Dan have stayed out. The rest of the guys have pitted. Aid's there. So Aid's going to get a few more positions now. He is indeed. He's going to be up to P4. What is this beeping all about? Sorry about this. My phone's going off somewhat quiet. Bear with me a minute. Please, shut up. Oh, kids' school. What's this? Film night. Just watch film at home, really, innit? Probably have to pay for it, like you do everything else nowadays. Right, Bendit, he's pulled out a bit more of a gap now to Ginger. Big Dan is there, still fighting the rear of that car, and I say that Ginger is as well. Aid, possibly second for Aid, I would say. When these guys, when they pit, they might not pit yet. They might give it another like 6 laps maybe, or maybe 5 laps. Is it 2 laps prior? You got a pit. Be interesting to see when Bendit pits. It looks like he stayed to the left. He's going to pit now. He is indeed. No, he's not. Yeah, played the blind at them, Bendit. God, I thought he was pitting. His fastest lap. Well, 41.2. Ginger's pitted. Big Dan, not pitted. Bendit, Big Dan has opted to stay out a little bit longer. Ginger's there. Aid's coming around now. It's depending where Aid comes in respective to Ginger. Ginger's still not pitted. He's going to get that third. Get some drink a minute, sorry. Yeah. Sky as well is following through with Aid. If you're refueling, you could possibly not refuel. Just depending how you are with the fuel usage and whatnot. Yeah. Aid there. Sky's there. Where's Ginger? Ginger's coming out now. Where's Angry Man and that? Angry Man's there. Ginger's there. So here we are. So it's quite compact now. You know, from P3. No, not. Let's say P4 downwards. It's not as. What was that? It's not as gapped as it was previously. In the previous race, it was quite gappy. Now this race with the different compounds, it's sort of like brought the field together a little bit, and it's not so like wide. Yeah, these two, yeah, they haven't pitted, but they're probably going to pit soon. I say that, no, Bennett's not pitting, but Bennett's just on the quicker tyre now, so he's increasing that gap lap after lap. He's got a fast lap of 140.862. Big Dan still opting for Big Dan. I just feel these guys at the minute have got, even though they're on the medium, I get that, but they got that bit of a more pace, around about a second a lap faster than Big Dan. But Big Dan's staying out longer with the harder tyres, it's costing him time. Because he's, to me, when Big Dan pits, he's going to probably drop round about this area, I would say. I'm not quite sure, but the way I'm seeing things at the minute, you sort of see a picture as they're going around. So then, Carp there, he's in the bumper now. Oh, he touched that grass on the outer side. Just a little bit of the rear right wheel. If it touches that, it unsettles the car, as you see there. He controlled it very well, to be honest with you. The car didn't spin or go off like it normally does. So head down and crack on, but he's got the attention of Smurf behind him now. Smurf looking for that move on the outside. He's going to have a bit of a dirty tyre now to the right side of that car. But he's Smurf's looking to make that move. I would dive to the inside if I was him. Yeah, I see there a little bit of dirt on them tyres. You see the rear end unsettle a bit there from Carp. But yeah, we've got Smurf there. He's also a little bit of growl. But Jobs is in ninth. Jobs, he's not too far away, but I just feel, I think Bendit will be all right. I'm just concerned for Dan, because they're coming around this corner now. Dan's there. He's having wear kicking now. Is he going to pit? He does pit indeed. So now the interesting thing is, where is Dan going to come out? I feel around this area, 4 and 5, because there's Aiden Sky. Ginger's coming around now. Dan's still not reached his pit box. Bendit stayed out on the medium. So yeah, Big Dan's there. So Aiden Sky are going to get that second and third. It's depending where Big Dan comes out in respective to Ginger. So I'm feeling around this area. Yeah, he's refueling as well. He's coming out now. Ginger's going through. Sorry about the flickering. Ginger's going through. Yeah, so Big Dan. Oh, this is going to be close for you, Ginger and Big Dan, actually. Ginger coming around this center S's. Big Dan is there. Where is Ginger? Ginger, see, it's going to be an Angry Man as well, actually, and Carp there. So Big Dan's coming out. Ginger's gone through. Where is Angry Man in respective to Big Dan? Yeah, Angry Man is there. So yeah, Big Dan in 5th. You know, each to their own, and I get that. I just feel staying out on a harder tyre longer costs them a bit of time. To the medium runners, because they pitted quite soon, didn't they? Like a few laps before. But we know Big Dan's got pace anyway. Yellow flag up ahead. Aid. What's happened to Aid? He stayed error-free majority of the race. What's happened here? Let's have a look at this. Has he touched some dirt? No. What a weird one. Maybe some marbles sitting on the track, maybe? That was a... Let's have a look at that one more time. Let's go like this. You can almost see he's got his indicator on. He's turning left. Let's have a look here. Nothing there. No marbles, nothing. Very, very odd, that one. I don't understand that. Because you can basically do like 70% throttle around that corner. That is a very odd one. But we know the Supra's got a bit of a twitchy rear end anyway. What's going on back here? And we say that Ginger's got the same issue as well. What's happened to Ginger? What is going on with this track now? Right, Ginger, what's going on with you? The rear end's slidey anyway. Ah, dirt. Dirt didn't help him. Yeah, dirt braking, dirt on the tyres, get the rear end out. Drifting around that corner. Gotta keep drifting. Almost. And then Big Dan senses now he wants that position off of Ginger. And then Ginger loses it massively around that corner because the dirt's on the tyre. And that's a very unfortunate there because he and again he had the pace, you know, he's got the pace, sorry. Little things cost you, as I said before. It was just but hey, they still got like 8 laps to go. Let's see what they can do. Right, at the front, Bendit still not pitted. He's still on the medium tyre. And he's doing well at the minute, you know. Yeah, he's doing well at the minute. He's got a massive gap, you know, so he's quite comfy when he pits, really. Yeah, he's gonna be very comfy because Sky's only there, you know, and Aid, he's recovering now from that bit of a weird incident. Well, it wasn't an incident, it's just a weird one altogether, you know. Sky pushing now. Sky's got that bit of a gap now, so he can just focus on ahead. Bendit, when will he pit? Not yet. Then he's got to think about the wear on the tyre as well, you know. Think about, am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. I always double check if I'm recording or not. Bendit's got to think about the wear on the tyres as well, because as they wear lap after lap, it's going to cost you time. As you see his lap times, his last lap was a 41.0 compared to and the fast lap is Sky. So Sky is the fastest man on track at the minute. So even though, yeah, he's lap number 9 now, he'll be completing the Sky. Bendit needs to just watch them lap times, you know. If you drop off by like more than a second, it's time to pit. It is time to pit. A 40.7 compared to a 41.056. So you're looking around about 3.5 tenths there. Start doing some thinking, Bendit, when you want to pit, because remember the harder tyre is going to be even slower. It couldn't be slower, you know, could it be slower? Depends how you manage it. But Big Dan, he's laying down a marker at the minute. He's got a 139.4. He's in the boot now of Aid. He's looking for that position over Aid. Let's have a look at this. In car now of Aid. Aid's not happy with the rear of that car at the minute. So Big Dan looking to go, technically call this the inside, because he's the inside of the car, of the corner, sorry. Aid a little bit wide there, but the side-by-side heading to his right-hander now. Remember before in the last race, and Cart was like lurking around in P3. He's doing a similar thing now in P5. You can see cars battling towards the end of the race, and he's like, yeah, rubbing his hands again. You know, will he see himself in a battle on the last lap again? We'll wait and see. Big Dan's got that position. He's up to P3. Yeah, see? 41.2. You know, it's dropping off slightly, but it's enough. And compared to Sky's lap time, let's have a look at what Sky's doing. Bendit's there. Big Dan's through, so he's released now from A. Sky's done A. Yeah, he's lost, yeah, 40.7. Yeah, his fast lap's a 40.2. If I was Ben there, I'll pit soon, maybe next lap or two. Sky's there. Big Dan's being released. He's done a 40.6 that time around. A's got a penalty for what? Final corner. Yeah, final corner or a corner. You cut it so slightly, it hampers you, you know. Right, so A's falling back now to fourth. It's a shame, really. It's a shame because when one error happens to you in a race, you get annoyed, and then it seems to happen again and again. You know, and you're like, for God's sakes, when am I going to get a break? Hopefully, around number 4. So yeah, appreciate the comments from the other video as well. I don't know why it took so long to upload to YouTube. It's weird. It's never took that long before. It took like what 5-6 hours to upload to YouTube. It's only a half-an-hour video. I'll try leaving the PS5 on, see if that helps things. Whether it syncs through Share Factory or whatever, I'm not sure. Bendit still not pitting. What's his lap time now? Seems to have lost a little bit more again. Yeah, 41.8. I mean, if I was Bendit, I would think about pitting soon because you're losing. You lost 6 tenths that time around. Compared to Sky, it may not seem a lot because of the gap what he's got, but then it will seem a lot for when he pits, and then when he goes on a harder tyre, he's going to still lose that bit of time. I just feel if he would have pitted a bit sooner, Bendit, he might have had that advantage still. I mean, with the time dropping off now for him, a 40.5. So if you look at that, 1.3 second different in lap time is a lot, and he's still got a pit. So when he pits, it's going to be close between Bendit and Sky. I mean, Big Dan is he's not too far away from Sky. So it might form a 3-car, even a 4-car battle. You know, I just think Bendit, just do it now. You know, let's get in and get them tyres off because it's costing you a lot, my friend. Sky's probably rubbing his hands, noticing that time gap coming down during the race. But yeah, 0.5 there for Dan. That's going to hamper him a little bit. Probably he'll be falling to a clutch of carp there. Angry Man in 5th. Aiden 6th. Ginger in 7th. Job's in 8th. So Ginger's there. Job's there. Smurf and Job's are battling now for that P9 and 8. They're having a private battle in a minute. No, yes they are. Alright, Smurf, what can you do? Can you get past Jobs and then maybe attack Ginger, who's in P7? Let's have a look at this. He's looking. Not yet. Maybe he's just waiting for his opportunity along the back straight to start finish line. Let's have a look at this. No one behind him. He's blue. He's 3 tenths up on his best time at the minute. Exiting that corner, up the incline, but then Jobs has got the slipstream with Ginger. That's going to help him. So we are in car with Jobs. Ginger is up ahead. He'll be in the slipstream now. What can Jobs do? He's put away from Smurf now because he's in the slip. I think he'd do like a little bit of a later breaker. No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it. It probably doesn't feel comfortable at the minute. Oh, and then Ginger's better, and Smurf's even quicker than Jobs through that corner. Exit center S is there. Venom on the back of Job's car, who's a snake, mate. He's gonna, yeah, put his poison onto you if you pass him, Smurf. So beware. Oh, Ginger a little bit wide. Oh, he managed to keep on track and be penalty free. Right, to the front in a minute. No, not to the front a minute. Let's stay with Smurf, Jobs and Ginger. 3-car battle here for 7th, 8th and 9th. Oh, my racing lead. Bendit's in the pits. He might be alright. I'm looking at even though I'm watching these 3, you can see it on the track map, top right. That is Sky coming around that corner to go onto the back straight. going to be close, isn't it? Bendit's still not there. Bendit is there now. This is going to be very close between Bendit and Sky. It's going to be like 50-50. Let's go up to the front a minute. Bendit's coming out of the pit. Sky is there. Bendit's done enough by the looks of it. How much time has Sky got back to Bendit? Bendit's lost quite a bit of time. He has indeed, yeah. He's lost a bit of time. But saying that, Sky done a 42.4 and a 41. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's a 203 because he pitted. But it's, yeah, Bendit. What can he do? Can he make these harder tyres warm quicker? Because he's on the medium, but Sky's got that front right to manage as well. It's going to be a close call, this race. It's going to be very close. I mean, Carp there's got past Big Dan. Big Dan had the penalty, I think. So I missed that one. But yeah, if he had a penalty, 43.9, must have had a penalty. 41.874, and he's fast enough to 40.2. Yeah. Angry Man in 5th. Let's hope he can keep it on the track and not have any errors or anything like that once he well, towards the end of the race, like what happened in race 1. Aid there, unfortunate for Aid, you know, that spin, which was an odd one, picked up a penalty, 1.5 second penalty, which cost him a lot more, and he's in 6th. But hey, it's better result than the previous race, you know, if it stays like that. Jobs Jr. and Smurf battling still. But what's going on with these two here? Yeah, Bendit. It's an outlet, so it doesn't really matter. What is a 40.9? I think if he can get it down to the 40s, like dead 40, he should be okay, because that's like almost a second game. 48 don't matter because he's pitted. Right, Aid's in the pits. He's ran a harder tyre, hasn't he? Ah, their fuel. They haven't got enough fuel to get to the end. Oh no, lads. That's very unfortunate. Maybe they didn't refuel. Oh, that's unfortunate, that one. Right, what's going on here then? Ginger and Smurf being released. 7th and 6th. Angry Man on his own in P5. But, in saying that, he is closing up to the rear of Big Dan. And VRC Carp there. You know, Coey Carp. Let's call you that, Coey Carp. Have I got it right? Let me know if I got it right. Probably got it wrong. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting on the previous video. And I know it's a few more subscribers, so I do appreciate that. It helps me and URL and whatnot. Yeah, it's good to see that people appreciate what you do. Yeah, I'll be committed to the season now for commentary. And again, thanks to Thingamajig and Rufus for doing the previous 2 rounds. Here we go, Sky. I knew it. Bend it. What have you done, my friend? I think by you staying out them few extra laps, it might have cost you the win in this race. You need to defend for your life, my son. You need to bend that car wherever you can place it. You need to keep the inside line. You need to bend that car in half so you don't get by. Yes, bend it like Beckham did, you know. Right, what can he do? Sky. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm going that way, man. I was gonna psych you out. Oh, it's gonna be fascinating, this. Great racing again, chaps. Hope you enjoyed the commentary again. But these two here are, oh, a little bit wide there for Bendit, but he done that later, cut into the apex. Sky looking to go the outside, cut it to the inside maybe. Yep, he thought about that move, but Bendit slowed up a bit there, you know, so he couldn't do that move. He's within his right, and he's defending, you know, he's defending close to the curb. And Sky's looking to go around and cut it in very tight to the rear of Bendit. Oh, and then Sky's still there. Bendit's still defending. Bendit's not letting him have any of this. You know, wherever Sky wants to go, Bendit's there. You know, Bendit ain't letting him No, the Sky's looking to the inside there, and we're going to have a photo finish to the end of this race. It looks like we are. Bendit just goes in front. He just cuts his nose off, saying, you're not having it. I mean, Sky's looking for that position over Bendit, who will get the win in this race. And then Bendit's defending, and Bendit gets the win, and Sky's second. Well done, chaps. Brilliant racing. Fantastic. Big Dan in third. VRC Curry Carp there in fourth. Well done, Dan. Well done, Carp. Angry Man, well done, mate. Well done. Brilliant racing. Brilliant racing. I mean, the defending there from Bendit, you know, it wasn't dirty or nothing. He was within his right, and he done it. You know, he done it, maintained that first position and got the win. Smurf P6, well done, Smurf. Ginger P7. Aid pitted. So unfortunately, he didn't have enough fuel, you know. If he would have had that enough fuel, he might have had 6th or 5th, but he was comfy in 6th anyway. Aid there, coming across the line now in P8. What a close finish that was. Bendit just done everything right, you know. He was defending here and there, and he bent that car like Beckham. 42 there from Aid, and he's in P8, and Job's there in P9. I've been Idlefull Gaming. You hear me from round number 4. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye. Well done, chat.